In this video, you will learn three things. First is why the locking a seat and booking a seat is actually two completely different problems, not same one. So this locking part and the seat booking part, these are just a completely different problem that is frequently asked in many interviews. And second thing you will learn that the booking follow the three states, why it is following the three states, and the third is the real booking manager, its creation, its confirmation, its cancellation. We will link it with the Redis lock we built earlier. In last in last video, we have solved the real problem, like two different servers, one seat, and we are booking at the two different things to the one seat. So that's the problem we have solved, and we also win in that problem. We solved it. So only one of the server request is won as we have used the Redis. Now I will pin that video in the description. But here is the question: the moment a server wins the lock, as we have the servers, so the moment the server wins the lock, is it booked? Most of the people say yes, but it's not. At as we have the lock here, as we say, we have a lock here, and that's the seat we need to book. So there is a user which request to lock the seat. But if it is locked, so is it confirmed that it is booked? Is it there? So no, there can be two different ways. So this can be booked or this can be not booked. So both aspects are there. So they can be booked or they are not booked. Okay. So there are two conditions which we need to see. So locking the seat and booking the seat are two different aspects. Focus on one thing, that what actually lock promise you. So the thing is what lock promise. So the question is what this lock is promising us. The lock only promises to, as you and only you are allowed to try on a particular seat, and the booking and not booking is not set by any of the locking mechanisms. It does not say about is the seat we are booking is paid or not. So if it is paid or if it is not paid, it doesn't tell about anything else. It only says that you and only you are trying to book the seat. For now, this is handled by Redis. We are missing with a thing which can handle this facts store. We are currently missing with the facts store. We need a real record manager, real record maintainer, something that lives in our own system, not just a temporary key in Redis. We need a actual truth of the booking. So lock is just a permission. So this lock is just a permission. The booking is the fact that we need to store. We need to build the thing that store these facts. So three things which are status which are used in our booking system. So the three things are, first is the status pending. Pending. Someone is trying to do something, but nothing is final yet. As trying to final, as someone is trying, but nothing final. So it is a status pending. Second status is confirm. What does confirm means? Confirm means that this really happened, and happened, lock it in. Okay. And what about the third? Third is cancelled. Cancelled. What is about cancel? Cancelled means that this will never happen, and just free it up. Okay. So these three steps, these three status are there, like pending, confirm, and cancel. These three steps detail are given here. So this is the real thing which is followed by many real system. Okay. Let us first make a booking statuses as we talked about it. So in booking, we have the booking status. Booking status is pending, confirm, and then cancel. So these three status we have. It is a simple enum which have the three values that exactly matches the three stage we talked earlier. Now creating a booking, that is a class Pojo, which is booking. In booking, we will have things like private string, string, booking ID. Let me write. We have all these things like booking ID, user ID, show ID, seat ID, amount. In booking, we have this types of thing like booking status, as this is the enum we are having, and this is a local date and time both. So it will store the create Now we will have the getter and setter, which is of Lombok dependency. We are not using the data annotation here, as we talked in earlier video. We'll keep the link in the description. And builder. Okay. Just create a booking repository which will connect from database to our system. Booking repository. This booking repository. Now booking repository will have the map. In map, we will have a string and then the booking. I think we need to import the map and then equal to new concurrent hash map. Why we are using concurrent hash map? We discussed earlier as booking store. This is a booking store variable. Let us write a method to save something in this. So we have a public booking, it will return, and in method save, we will pass a booking as booking, and then we need to save it in our booking store. So we put it, and then we need a booking.get booking ID, then we will store the booking. So we'll store every booking with its booking ID and then return that booking. Then return that booking after saving. Now there is another method to find by ID. By ID we will have, then it will also be a public and it will return us booking. The method will be find by ID, in which we pass the string ID, booking ID, let us say booking ID. It will return the booking method, booking object from the store. So we will get by booking ID. Okay. So same concurrent hash map means it is a in-memory pattern as in our every other repositories in this project, and nothing new here. Just as about the previous things, all are same. We are staying consistent on purpose like before. Now let us make the booking service class. So the service we will call a booking manager. It is the pure service class we were managing, and if this is a service class, we will annotate it with the service class. Service class will have the component inside it and the document. So we have the service, and again we will have the variables. So in Booking Manager, we will use various services like to create booking. In create booking, we will check as to we can acquire the lock or not. To check the lock and the Redis, we have the SeatLockManager, which will take care of the Redis. We need to call it here. So to call the SeatLockManager, we will make a method here, SeatLockManager. Okay, SeatLockManager as SeatLockManager. So to provide its object dependency, we need to require our constructor. Okay. And then if after having the lock and all these details, we will make the object of booking and save it in our repository. To get the save method, we need the booking repository. Let us make it a bean dependency also here. So booking repository, we are calling the booking repository. Okay. The booking repository is having an error as it is saying could not auto wire, no bean. Bean is not found. So we will apply the repository here. So this is a repository. What do we see in repository? We have a component and we have a document. Now booking repository we have a booking manager. It is completely gone. So we solved the error. Now public create booking. In this we will have a string user ID and then a string show ID. We will take each and every detail the booking object will need. Now we have a double amount which will be there. It will return the object of booking as after booking will complete. So now first we will check for login Redis. To check for login Redis, we have a boolean lock permission, right? Lock acquire. We have this, and then we will take a seat lock manager or try lock. In try lock, we will pass the show ID and the seat ID. Is a seat ID. So this we are having the seat ID. The user ID is string, and we need a seat ID also. Seat ID. That's fine. Now that will return the null, true or false. So if this is not true, like if we cannot acquire the lock, we will return null as do not create the booking seat, and it is already lock is not associated to you. If the lock is associated to me, I will create a booking object and save it to there. So we will use the builder method of booking. So booking dot builder dot build dot builder dot build. Now to build, we will use booking ID. So booking ID is just a UUID. That UUID, we will have a random UUID, which will get to string. Okay, that's good. Now user ID, we will have the user ID. So we will have the dot user ID. So user ID, in which we have the user ID, we will put it. Then the show ID. In seat ID, we can take the seat ID, and the show ID, we will have the show ID, as we have the show ID with us. Now what else it have? It have the amount. We have the amount. Now this is also have a createdAt. Now createdAt, we need a local date and time, and in local date and time we set it for now. This is a current time we will create. And what else is there? For what else? We will have a status. Now we will have a booking status dot pending, because we are now creating it. So booking status is pending. Now let us save it to the repository. So booking repository dot save that booking. It will return that booking to the method. Okay. Now let us walk through by this. First, we have a SeatLockManager for the locking. The exact same method used in the last video for locking with the Redis. If we do not get it, someone else already grabbed the seat, so we will return the null here. So, but if we do get it, we build the booking object with a random UUID, and it is the very important part of it, as we are getting the UUID as a random UID. We save it with the status pending, not with the confirm, and winning the lock only gets you a pending booking, not a final succeed booking. So for now, we have get the log and we are saving it to the disk. So nothing is final yet, as we have the pending status here. So consider it very carefully, that we are going to understand why there is a pending status right now. Right now, just a quick honest note, as if a user create this pending booking and then just go away right there without saving it. There's if the user disappear here. If the user disappear here, the save method will not run anyways. And if the user goes away without paying, this booking record sit here forever with the status as pending. So in real production systems, we use a background job that swipe out all the pending status checks in every few minutes. So we are not building it in this video. It is the very next video in which we will be going to build it, as this part is aligned with the payment failure system. So which is I'm telling you that this is now, you don't think about any of the other bugs. Just think about this proper logic, as the status is pending and there is another instruction to save. The user can miss out in between. Now let's add two other moves, confirm and cancellation. We will see the clear difference later. So we are now adding the method, which is a public boolean confirm booking. Confirm booking. Confirm booking is the string ID, and booking ID is the booking ID. Now we will fetch the booking from the given booking ID. To fetch it, we will use booking repository. To find by ID, we will provide the ID from here. So we will get the exact booking. Now if the booking is null, now if the booking is equals to null, as there might be no ID, no booking with this ID associated with it. And if it is null, and if its get status, status is not equal to the booking is just pending. So we are not going to change it anything. We will return just a false, that we have not confirmed the booking. To confirm the booking, if it is not null and if the status is pending, then we will just change the status. So set the status as booking or confirm, as it might be a logic that it will be confirmed after the payment and all. So that will return the. So we have two methods, like a create booking method, in which we will use a pending status. Then there is another method, which is a confirm booking method, which is used to confirm the ticket afterwards, after the payment, after the any detail specification, anything else. Now talking about the cancel. So we will say public boolean and cancel booking. For cancel booking, we need the particular booking ID to cancel. Booking ID we have. Then booking we need booking by booking repository. We need to find by ID. So find by ID, we will find by this, and we'll use the exact same line as this. If the status is not pending, we will not do it again, because it is just a null or a status which is confirmed all the things. Now we will use the booking dot set a status, in which status we will use a booking cancelled as cancel it. And now SeatLockManager dot release lock. Why we are not having release lock right now? The release lock is a method. Like let's say we will write it later as release lock. In release lock, we will find give the booking dot get show ID, and booking dot get seat ID. So it will release the lock. We will set a method in it. After releasing the lock, it will return to this one line is very important line, but many of the ones can forget it, and it's the real mistake a lot of people make. In last video, our Redis lock auto expire after 10 seconds. That was our safety net for crashing of the servers. Not if a user cancel the booking on purpose. So do we really want the seat to be stuck for at least 10 seconds when we already know that it's free? So no, we do not want it. So at that moment, we know that the seat must be free. We must immediately set the seat to release the lock, as the release lock is in our hand, to how quickly we immediately just release the lock by ourselves, not just rely for the 10-second process. We should say that there is a simple rule to just remember the thing, that the 10-second rule there is your safety net for crashing and not just your plan for the normal cancellation. It's just a safety net you were using right there, the duration type of thing. Let me show it to you that where is the duration type of thing we used. So there is a duration type of thing we used. Okay, this is so by acquiring the lock, we use the duration of 10 seconds. So that is only the safety net we were using. Okay, now we will have the method which we have called there. The method is release lock. So we created the release lock method. So we will create a release lock method here, which will be a void method. Now, what the string we will create? So string lock key is equals to the lock, the show ID, and the seat we were having. So this we will be taking by same. Okay. Now we will have the Redis template dot. It will have a method of delete key. Okay. So delete key, we have a lock key. So we will delete the lock key. That's a so simple approach. We must remember this important line we will have. So this is the most important line to release the lock, as the duration was the only the safety net. So this is the important line. Important line. Now let us wire it with the controller and prove that it is working. So let's expose it to the controller. We will expose the methods and use the same pattern as every other domains we are using. So let me create a booking controller. We will create a booking controller. We have the booking controller. Now this is a REST controller. So we need a REST controller. What is inside a REST controller? We have like a response body we will be sending, and then the controller. What will be in the controller? We have the component. Okay, component and documented. Where is it? So this is the controller, and this is a REST controller. And REST controller, we will have a dedicated path for it. To set the path, we will have a request mapping. So to request for it, we need a request mapping, and request mapping we will create it like we have the booking. So this is the path. This is the main subpath for this booking controller. Then we will take the our model class, our service class here, to just follow the business logic. So we have private final booking manager. Booking manager is a service class we have. So to get its auto wired, we need a required our constructor of Lombok. Require our constructor. It will only work on the final. If we delete that final, it will create any chaos right there. It will work for the final and just non-null. So let me create a method which is a public. It will return a booking, public booking, and then create booking. Okay. In create booking, we will have a string user ID, which is a request parameter. We are passing things in our request parameter. So we will have request param, which is a string user ID. Then we are having also a request param string show ID. Then also we will have a request param string seed ID. Then at last we will have a request param of amount we are having. So amount we will have. Okay. Now it will just for create booking, we will use a create booking method of the booking manager. We will use a create booking, and for create booking, we will pass the user ID, Then for show, we will have the show. Then for seat, we will have a seat. Then for amount, we have the amount. Now this will create a booking. Okay. Now for create a, let me give it a mapping. So this will be having various details. So it is a post request we are having and passing many things with it. So it is, let's say we have confirm. Now why we are having the public type of thing. Public string. It is to confirm booking. Confirm booking. For confirm booking, we will pass a parameter as the string, which is a booking ID to check which booking ID. And for booking ID, as for confirm method, that passes the boolean. So we will take the boolean confirm. If it is confirmed, let us first check it. Like BookingManager confirms it and confirm. We will pass the booking ID. And if it is confirmed, if it is confirmed, we will say booking confirmed. Booking confirm. If it is not, we will say just could not confirm booking. Not confirm. Okay. This is the proper approach we are following. So no return, just return the things. So that's the confirm ticket. Now we will have the post query, post mapping. In post mapping, we have the confirm and this slash. Now another method which is to cancel. So public, which will return a string as cancel booking. So cancel booking will accept a request parameter. In request parameter, it accepts a string of booking ID. So for the booking ID, we will call the boolean cancel is equals to BookingManager dot cancel booking. So cancel booking, we will pass the ID. If the ID is passed, and then we will return if cancel, we will have the booking cancelled. If not, seat will also be released. No? Released. If not so final. So that's the thing. Let me map it to the post mapping. Post mapping cancel in the string format. Cancel. So now let's actually prove this work live. Let me go with the Postman. Let me run the port number 8080. Let us check it is running fine or not. It is having some issues. There is a already booking controller the method. This is for create. Let me rerun it. Okay, this is totally running fine. Now let us move to the Postman. There is a method to create. It is a book request. Now, so that's the actual parameters we need to fill. And these are the parameters that are here: user ID, show ID, and all these things. As in the create, we need a user ID show seat amount, user ID show seat amount. Now let us post it. Okay, this query is running 100% fine, and it is returning the booking method we are having. So the booking method, we have the price as we set and all these details. So good. Now pending status is created. So here is the pending status. Now we will call the create. Let me call the booking of same seat again to see as the lock is held or not. Okay, so this is the same booking ID which is here. Let me again rerun it. Now the booking is not happening because the lock is there. So I think the 10-second is very slow, very fast. Let me change it for your clear visible things. Lock seat manager. We will change it as, let me see, 100. Now rerun it. It is completely running fine. Now let me just say, so okay, so this is running with a 29. This is the booking ID. Now if we run again, so that is not running because it is having the response as null because the lock is not released yet. It is in the pending status. So if we are running any time, so for 100 of the seconds, it will be simply visible like that. And after 100 seconds, it will be rebook again. So if we can wait, we will wait for the 100 seconds to make it visible. Now for cancellation, let us say we are booking this. So this is the status pending. Let us copy the ID of this. Now after copying, let us paste it here. This is automatically get updated in the URL. So we hit the post request. So the booking is cancelled now and the seat is released. Simultaneously, we can see that here we can see the logs if we are applying the logs. Now let us again create it to see how the confirmation will work. So again, we will create. Now this is the method booking ID we are having to change its. So now we are calling the confirm to make it confirm. Now booking is confirmed. So our both references are working the Redis is working. So now a quick recap of what we were building today. So we build a log seat is a permission, not a booking. So we build a real booking record that track the actual here the booking record manager. Okay, so here is a booking record that track the actual truth as how the it is booking and how it is not booking. And every booking moves through the three possible states like pending, confirm, and cancellation, as we have see the states here. And when a booking is cancelled, we release the log, as we can see here. As we will, if the booking is cancelled, for cancel, we will release the log at the end by ourselves immediately instead of waiting on that 10-second rule we applied here, because the 10-second is only for the safety one. And by the way, everything we are building across the whole series in of a booking project, including today's the booking manager, is setting in a GitHub repo, which is the fully organized GitHub repo, which the link is in the description. If you want to just pull it and run it by yourself in your system, in your local system, and test it with the Postman, so you can just pull it and drop it straight into your resume for a best project you will have. And you will have various technologies to explain, like race condition, Redis, locking versus booking, various things. So right now, confirm booking just confirms on command, but in real life, nobody confirm booking just because they feel like it. They confirm it because they paid for it. Okay, so no one says the link confirm. It is automatically if the user is paid. So now, if you are building the project for the interviews, the series is for you. So subscribe so you don't miss the next part and the next series of this project.